All right, guys, welcome back to the Montavious show.
Mr.
I'm
Monty.
still laughing.
Y'all missed like half the
I'm
show.
still laughing at the Cabana Boy comments.
I told you I need a cabana boy.
Yes.
But Will set me straight because he's right.
Most cabana boys.
Got a cabana boy.
See? There you go. He
You know,
set me straight.
every Cabana Boy has a Cabana Boy.
So we're back with Kevin,
Take it, Jesse.
Kevin Edwards, Sue.
Bonzell.
I always want to say Boozell, but it's only 1-0.
Well, when I'm drinking, it is Boozell, so you're 100% accurate. Yes.
Zilla.
Sue Boozell.
Zilla. Yeah, there you go.
Boozilla. I'm too close to saying boobs.
No, it's Kevinzilla and ooh, do we get a Bonzilla?
Bonzilla.
Bonzell and Kevinzilla. Okay, but why
I'll buy the
Kevinzilla?
domain.
What's the story behind that?
So in 2002, I bought the domain, and that was it. Like I worked at a co-location facility. I was a senior information security officer for a tech company, and I bought my domain, had my own email address, and I've had it since 2002. And then it just kind of stuck with me. And the messed up part was every time I went on stage, and it was just Kevin Edwards, because I didn't want to do. I don't have a stage name. I
You
have
don't
a stage
need
name.
one.
I don't think so. I don't think I need one either. But I
You're
wrote.
looking way too deep into it. Just Kevin Edwards.
So for anyone that knows me, I overanalyze goddamn everything.
Yes, 100%.
I read into everything way too far. But it was just. Here's the crazy part: is I was always Kevin Edwards on stage, and then I did Kevinzilla, and I got on stage immediately from the change of name. So it was kind of hard not to.
Because
Lean
Kevin
into
Zilla,
it.
it sticks out.
It sticks out a little bit.
Yep.
And it's like, I'm sorry, but like they were like, well, we're just gonna pull random names out of the bucket. I'm like, bitch, you pulled so many random names out of the bucket, and this one time Kevinzilla's like they could have pulled Kevinzilla or Kevin Edwards out a million times. It'd be like,
Yeah, throw it back.
that sounds
Throw
great.
it back.
I don't want.
Would you go see Cedric? Or
Right.
Cedric's in the paint.
I want to see 7 and 10. Do you want to see Kevin Edwards? I want to see Kevinzilla.
Yeah.
I want to see Kevinzilla.
Well,
So
you gotta have a stage name.
I don't like this. This is just me. I don't want a stage name, but apparently I'm getting one because I just keep getting thrown the Kevinzilla. I keep using it, so I'm gonna keep using it. So I mean, it's
Do you have a nickname besides
Boozilla? No, I'm kidding.
Boobzilla?
No, actually,
Cinderella. Are we
no.
watching The Simpsons? What are we doing?
I do have a nickname, and it's Bombshell.
Bombshell.
Bombshell, because it kind of sounds like my last name, but I like the F word, so the F bomb.
Yes.
Bombshell.
Ah.
So, do Bombshell.
You have a nickname. I'm sorry, a middle name.
My middle name is Lynn.
Sue Lynn.
Sue Lynn.
Mm,
That's so country.
that's very southern. I
very
like that a
southern.
lot. Sulan.
Sue Lynn. That's right. I can tell you this though. This is actually funny. So it's actually
Unlike stuff he's talking about.
right. Let's focus on me for a minute. So I was married. My second failed marriage. The dude that I was married to, his last name was Ming, M-I-N-G, Ming, not Asian.
Really?
But the joke was my name was Sue Lin Ming.
That does sound
Sue Lin
Asian.
Ming. If I get on the phone, we get phone calls and they start talking whatever, and I'm like, I'm American, I'm English, I speak English, I don't Sue like.
What I love about that is like I would just naturally assume you can fucking Tokyo drift. I was like, oh, she knows how to roll into the slide. It's like I'm just drifting. You're like roll into it. And you're like, I know what I'm doing. My name is Sulin Ying. Anyway,
Ming.
Ming.
Me. That's funny. I think the funniest name I've ever heard, I knew a girl named Shelly Ann McCallahan.
Shelly Ann
It
McCallum.
rhymes.
Oh, that's fun. I like
That's
it.
actually a good name.
That's like fun to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shelly Ann Callahan.
I seen a mailbox and it said hand love on it. Every time I drove past that mailbox, I busted out there.
Hand love. That's like Kevin's Friday night.
I know
Oh,
it was
that's
messed up
awesome.
last
I don't even go left
night.
hand. I like to keep it familiar.
Used to live. But
You just
La 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 la. Just kidding.
you saw it, Bill.
I had a teacher, her last name was Moorhead. and we tried to figure out
Oh,
her first
man.
name. And we couldn't get her first name until the end of the year. Her first name is Anita. Anita
I need a
Moorhead.
Moorhead. That's
I
terrible.
was gonna say it's her middle name Gibbs.
No, but so I tried writing this whole bit on names that like Anthony Weiner that are totally associated with things that they've done in their past that they got in trouble with, and so there's a lot of people that are just like Anita Moorhead, and she was a part of like some scandal.
But like, my thing is, did
Getting
her
more.
parents really think to be that funny, or is it just random? Because you don't think that as a child, Anita
No,
Moorhead.
nobody.
Yeah, but you know
Anita
what?
Johnson.
Never-
I know her name Anita Johnson. And I was in HR about that too.
You make a lot of trips to the HR.
I was in HR.
That's why we like you.
Oh my goodness.
It's just like- all right, we're gonna shut down the show. Human resources need to get involved, and we're just gonna discuss it
Oh my
privately.
goodness.
And
I
no,
like good funny names. Funny names. Are
but that's kind of what. There's a lot of people that. Why do they end up falling into suit with whatever their name associates it with?
So I know a guy. His last name is spelled Koch.
Careful.
Koch. But you pronounce it cock. 100%. He would correct you. He'd be like, Coach, Coke, and he's like, cock. I'm all, well, all righty there.
What did you call me?
What'd you just say?
Well, that was the whole thing with the hockey team. It's like, can you still call them the Blackhawks? No, Hawks. They're the
Black
bird.
Hawk.
It's the Black Hawks. No, wait, you can't say that out loud on TV.
Oh my goodness.
I read the order when I worked at the warehouse, and dude's name was Harry Cox.
Really?
I laughed all day about that one. Like, damn, dude's name was Harry Cox.
How'd your afternoon go with that? So you call him Harry or just go with Harry?
It was like an order we was shipping out, but I laughed all day about that shit.
That's funny.
I don't know that I could go a whole lifetime with like kind of a messed up name like that. I don't know that I could do it.
Oh.
I would change it. Like you said, Anthony Weiner. Like it's not even like Weiner or something
Yeah.
like that. It's like no, it's Weiner.
No, even if you went a little German with it, you're like, it's Vina. Like,
Weiner.
it doesn't make it hotter. It doesn't make it more palatable.
He took pride in his wiener.
Yes,
No,
he
he
did.
took pride in his Vina.
Now that was funny.
It
Oh my
was
goodness.
Stocius. Yes. All right.
I mean, he gotta have to get laid from that name too, though. You know.
He did. That's why he got in trouble.
Yeah. He was. They do get Muslim on there.
That's like going to Starbucks and putting bend over or
Right.
bend
Right.
over on a cup.
But I don't know if I heard a dude and his last name was Weiner. Like I'm thinking like Weiner. I'm like it's got to be small. Weiner. I mean, cock. That's a different thing. I mean,
COCH.
Right.
Very different
very
than
different than Weiner.
WEINE. But when you read WEINER, are you thinking 6 inches or what are you like? What's
I'm
the
thinking
length?
Weiner. I'm thinking of like a hot dog.
Okay, so
Like-
Weiner.
wait.
I'm not talking about
Pig's
like
blanket.
kielbasa, anything like that. I mean,
I'm so sorry, Mom. Mom, I'm sorry.
hot dog.
But it's a Red Bull can, and it's not Oscar Mayer. So, like, it's either going to be Red Bull can where it's just thick and, like, super thick and veiny.
I don't know why every time I do a show, the second one always turns towards sex.
Man, we all come from sex.
I'm telling
We're
you,
out here without you, Mom.
Yeah, you know. Thank God my mom didn't get a dead head that day. She got
it's always.
Amen.
Okay, all right. Now I have a random question. All right, a
Oh,
random
no,
question.
here we go.
Would you rather know that you were conceived in a Motel 6 or to Six Flags?
Where are the Six Flags? On a rock?
Take it how you want. Take it how you want.
It would
Motel
be
6 or Six Flags.
It would be a funnier story if it
Well,
happened at
the
Six
parents
Flags.
had to be older to go to a mental assist. Got to pay for that shit.
That's
Now,
right.
young kids, they can't afford a room. We fucking in the bathroom or behind the slides back there.
You're like, we actually did this at the Six Flags because I spent all my money on that.
I remember it.
That was a whole paycheck.
I remember back in Opryland, I got some, you know what I'm saying? She said I made love to her. I'm like, nah,
Did you
In
feel
the Opryland bathroom?
I was fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's behind the Screaming Demon ride. Remember this shit.
Oh, she was screaming on it.
And then we snuck in there, there's a ladder. Somebody left a ladder by the fence, and that's how we were sneaking up and laying on the screaming demon ride.
You're like, I put my pants down and start barking.
Chelsea, I won't forget you, girl.
Click, click.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Woo! You got any more good questions, buddy? What's up?
Okay, so then that brings, I don't know, that's kind of be personal, but what's the weirdest place you had sex?
Weirdest place.
Oh, Sonoma County Fairgrounds in a photo booth.
In a
In
photo
a photo
booth?
booth? Really?
Yeah.
The curtain is only like this high.
No, that's actually the weirdest.
So everybody else got a show on that.
Yeah. I was hanging deep. Anyway.
That's hilarious.
No, that is the weirdest. Yeah, Sonoma
That's a
County
good
at the
one.
fairgrounds. At the
I don't know.
fairgrounds.
I can't really. I'm not into the whole
I wasn't
public
into it either,
display
but it
or
was-
whatever. I'm not into being caught.
You don't have to have people
I was 17.
watch you.
I don't know, but it's like the threat of like being caught.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
ooh, somebody could catch you. Like that. I'm sorry, that has zero appeal to me.
I can tell y'all a story about DuPont Middle School. Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
But the
Shaggy.
guy was fucking a gal behind in the auditorium behind the curtain, right? Apparently did not know they had a program that day. They opened the damn curtain, the whole school watched it.
No, that didn't happen.
No,
No.
it happened.
Oh,
Bro did not stop. He kept on pumping. And he didn't give a shit though. He locked up now. He didn't give a shit though. No, I do
well,
bother
you know what? Then you gotta say then that's pretty impressive because it'd be like, oh, you turn around and be like, oh,
You know, you was 7th, 8th grade.
No, that's
I'm
not.
talking about in 8th grade, there were so many girls in that school just pregnant.
wow.
It was 16. Hold up. Take it when it was 16. It was 14 and 15 and pregnant.
That's
I mean, knock on
hilarious.
wood, I was shooting blanks back
That's
then.
hilarious.
Will doesn't know how many kids he has.
He's
Somewhere.
Hey, wait, if you my child out there, I love you. Find me.
It wasn't but it wasn't a love child 'cause you weren't making love.
No, but I love the kid. I love you.
No, see what
Find
it
me,
is.
I will take care of you.
It's not a love child. It's a fucking kid.
She should be doing comedy.
I tried to
That's hilarious.
come on stage.
She's naturally funny. Well,
No, we've had a great time, actually. So we just started. So we we met through this Greek dick that I know, and
okay.
100% true.
100% true. And what's up, Tony? And
Who is this Tony? He's gonna be on the show next time.
I don't want to give that man a microphone.
Mm.
Do not have a microphone.
Y'all's response is just classic. Okay. No Tony.
Yeah, he's
Have
not
to wait
last
that
night. Anyway,
He was there last night?
yeah,
Big time group guy.
yeah. big
Oh,
time.
that dude.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, the dude you live with?
Yeah,
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
that's Antonius. So,
That's how we met.
so he was sleeping with her, which is, I mean, it was soft. It was
Let's
nice.
just
it's
once
probably
again
gentle.
tell
But-
the whole world.
This is awesome.
I heard you like
Awesome.
No, so they were doing they were sharing a part of their life together, and
I didn't soften the blow on that one.
Did you say blow?
sharing parts.
do you need a credit card? Anyway, no. So they had their moment, and then I was like, well, I want to do this comedy show, and he's like, you need to meet her, and so then he connected me with her, which is all right.
Tony loves
So
to give my
no,
number
standard
out to other
decorum.
men.
Yeah, standard decorum. You don't give your phone number, like, you don't give anyone you dated out to just random other men. Like, you don't share that, right?
Oh no, he does.
Well,
Okay, but this was-
he did, but
Was this after y'all broke up? I
Oh yeah.
guess?
No,
we
they
weren't-
totally
yeah,
broke
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay.
and so I called her totally out of the blue.
Yeah.
You didn't know. You saw me do stand up
One
once,
time, but I met you a couple times.
but and then I'm like, hey. It was like, I want to do this comedy show, and I heard you have a little studio at home, and I kind of I need to tap into this little market a little bit, and can we just kind of connect? And then my voice is like doing this fluctuation thing.
He gets excited when I'm around.
I bet.
Hey, that's normal.
See?
You know how many girls I get excited when they be around? Especially when I be like strict.
We're not even together, and it's the best part. No, we just kind of kicked. We just actually had a nice conversation, and then we just kind of clicked. And I mean, we're both from the same place in Northern California, which is even crazier.
I know.
To be from Santa Rosa, and then we just kind of clicked, and it just kind of hit, and then, I previously run a production company, and she's so comfortable on camera, and so we
I
just
can't tell. She looks so
You can't
nervous.
tell.
You're right. Hold on.
And then we just kind of clicked, and then it just started working. So it was almost like hanging out with a best friend where you never skipped a beat after like 15 years. And that's kind of how it felt.
Yeah.
So,
So now he's my bestie.
so in terms of like starting something from scratch,
Yeah.
and you know how it works when you start a show from scratch or you start anything from scratch. It's hairy. There's a lot of weird stuff, but for us to kind of click this way and be able to be comprehensive, cover all the little small nuances, the details, all the shit that goes along with making something function and work. No,
We got
it was crazy, and we got it.
See, my thing
I'm all,
is,
poof,
I
it's
like-
easy.
I like that. I want to learn from somebody else. I feel like I have a lot to give, but at the same time, I want to learn more. So by all means, if y'all got something to share, I want to hear. And if you want to learn whatever, I got your back.
So if you totally want to learn, you're going to come at 3/3 Comedy Show at Third Coast Comedy.
July 30th. 1
July
p.m.
30th, 1 p.m. Come to the show, and we'll just start spilling off the beans.
And we did not mention that the bar will be open. The more you drink, the funnier he is.
I
There
bet.
you go.
I'm glad that I won't
Let
go
me
and
drink
drink.
now. Let me drink now.
No. I'll stick with my water.
Okay, do you drink before you go on stage?
No, never.
Really?
No.
Okay, but you do drink, though. Just not before you get on stage.
I try not to at all. No, never before.
Really?
Never before on stage. Never, ever.
But you do drink.
Yes,
Oh,
he
dude.
does.
I do. I pull it out of
Don't
my
let him
life.
fool you.
I pulled it out of my life
I
a
was
lot.
gonna be an alcoholic, but you drink. Everybody drinks a little bit here and there.
Don't hang out.
So since I came to Tennessee, like one of these jobs I did, I met this guy Scott in shout out to Scott Shine, and
You hear your shout outs. That's hilarious.
but he's like I make shine. He's like, you have shine? I was like, I don't have shine in my life. And he's like, you want shine in your life? Because he made moonshine in his basement. And so like he comes up and he's like, it's flavored peach. And I was like, I'll take it. And I was like, I'll try it. And he was like, you have to try it. And I was like, well, he was such a big man that saying no just felt
Wrong.
concerning.
That's a great story.
No, anyway, full circle, going before on stage, and never, ever. No, I can't.
I can't say that.
I got to keep my head clean, and I don't want it.
Well, that's like me. I only drink. No, well, I'm drinking now, but normally I don't drink, and I drink New Year's Eve because my New Year resolution is to start back drinking. So
The resolution was to start back drinking. Okay.
So I drank for the month of
I
January,
like that.
and then I quit drinking for the rest of the year.
No,
Only
you're
you.
the only one I've ever met in the human being, this whole
like-
existence of life, who are like, I'm going to jump on the wagon. Like, I want to start drinking. This is my resolution.
Woo!
All right, I'm going to do a fifth a day.
Shots.
Well, I don't even drink that much though.
Yeah, he's not a drinker at all.
So
Nah,
you're
trust-
forcing your
trust-
body through
trust-
that
trust me,
experience.
I can drink I can really drink. I just, working at a bar made me not want to drink. Looking at these dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. That just-
No, when you go to bars and you start seeing people act a fool, you're just like,
And I like the people watch
because
because they give me my material. Like, look at these dumb motherfuckers. All they, yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: are you active on stage, or you stand and tell jokes? Do you walk around?
I walk a little bit. I can't. So,
Okay, some
you already know the gambit of people that
Some people
pace
act out.
back like Chris Rock, who's paced
It's not
back
about
and forth.
pace. Okay, some people act out jokes. Then there's some people who use the stage to walk back and forth. And then there's some people who will just stand there and tell a joke. So I'm just asking
So
you.
I'm not a total Anthony Jeselnik where I'll just stand and just
My
do.
thing is, come on in there. Keep going.
I'm. That was actually kind of cool. Anyway, no, I don't just stand. I do walk a little bit. I don't pace aggressively, but I do kind of, I do cover the stage.
Okay.
I absolutely do. And I feel.
What's going on back there? What do you got going on?
I don't know what you
I
got.
can't stop it because I wanted to hear it. Okay, I wonder, can I pause this? No, I can't. Let's go. Oh, we have 20 minutes. I'll do it. Fuck it. Who cares?
You want to come in? Come up.
Hold on. He really looked at me like I was finna go.
No,
like,
no.
something. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Nobody knows what's going on.
You gotta put it in the middle.
We're talking about standing on stage. Chris Rock stood in one spot and got the shit slapped down though.
See? There you go.
Damn it, Will.
Learn from
You don't need to be doing that shit.
Yeah.
No, why?
Gave us light skin wheels.
That should never happen. I'm sorry. That still bothers me.
I think it was fake.
It was. I think it's fake.
Do you think it's fake?
100%.
But this thing, Chris Rock was like this, like Daniel son his ass, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
That'd be man that made you know if he ain't like with a Daniel son Will Smith, God is real. That's what I was saying. Like God real, y'all.
Okay, so what just happened?
All right.
I'm fixing repair computers, and so I had a computer in there that's been updating, and what it did, it's unpaused the video that I was doing.
There you go.
There you go. That was a simple story.
So what video was you doing?
Technology.
Yeah. It was
Technology.
I'm fixing porn in there.
I was just gonna say, it's like,
Somebody's computer got a virus because they was watching porn
It's probably right.
30 hours straight on XXN video.
Like, no, I don't want to watch this stepdad. Anyway.
So with that being said, what's the next question? Ask us a question. You the lady.
let's see. Well, I want to know how y'all met. How did you guys meet?
I don't know. Bar?
Yeah.
The old-fashioned way. That is.
Okay, I'll have to give it to you.
Really short and sweet.
Will is a big fan of comedy. So no matter what comedy show is when, how, he's always going to be there. I keep telling him he needs to do comedy,
Yes, he does.
but he won't do it.
How come?
No, you have such a soft demeanor about you.
But it's subtle, asshole. You know what I mean? Subtle. It's just subtle.
Like he's a con bear that will cuss you out in a heartbeat. No, because you know I met Monty, right? Okay, we at a bar. Monty's around a whole bunch of white girls.
That's
I like white women because I'm kin to all the black girls. So I'm gonna hang out with him.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, did you meet any of the white girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been regretting it ever since.
She's like, she's waiting in my car right outside. I gotta go, guys.
I'm a very sociable person, so yes, I'm always. You see when I go in different bars and clubs, everybody knows who I am.
Exactly.
So if you see me out so many times, you're like, okay, I gotta hang out with that dude.
Right. Exactly.
So I think that's how we met. I just don't know exactly when and where.
That's about it.
But it's just been years.
Like Monty's cool. He has a good time, and there's no drama.
Yes, no drama.
So when you get a certain age, you don't want to be around the drama.
Yes.
I just want
That's very true.
laugh, cut jokes, and make people smile.
Yeah.
The one thing, like, the very first time I hung out with you at Rebar,
His tongue out.
no, his tongue wasn't out. But like, we had a nice conversation, and I didn't know who you were, because I was new in town, and so, and they were like, "Do you know who that is?" And I was like, "That's Monty Hicks," and I was like, "That's wonderful.
Okay.
I don't care. It's just a guy." And then so we started talking. And then we started joking. I was having a great time with you, and we were having fun. You're like, and you were asking him, and he's like, "Do you want stage?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And you're like, "I'm a comedian." So that's what you said, and you're like, "You're funny here, right here, but I need to see your ass on stage, and I need to know you're funny on stage because just being funny right here is not enough.
That's true.
You can't do that.
See?
You want to be." If you want to make it, you need to be funny on stage, and it's got to be 3, 2, 1, go. You're live. Be funny now. And you called me out, and I was like,
Okay.
And you still never seen me on stage.
Oh my, that's funny.
Of all the times I've been to all these random places around town, we've never clicked.
That's hilarious.
Monty, how long have you been doing comedy?
Almost, I don't know. Because I can't remember the first year I started, but it had to have been at least 15 to
Okay.
16 years ago.
Nice.
And in 2011, I won Comedian of the Year, which is cool.
Dude.
I feel like I shouldn't have won it, but I guess I know so many people, and all those votes got me to win.
Nice.
But still, I feel like, okay, these other people should.
And man, congratulations.
It was 2011. New York.
I'm delayed, but
I knew nothing about that.
Really?
Congratulations.
You know what's funny? Talking about white women. Okay.
Go back.
Okay, I knew I was going to win. It's an award ceremony. You know, they did like the best of Nashville type stuff, best
Yeah,
barbecue,
cool.
the best restaurants and stuff like that. And then they went through people, the best country music rappers and all this other stuff. So I knew I won. So what I did was invite 2 white girls to go on stage with me. So I went up there in arm in arm to accept my award. So yeah, I had to be funny with it.
Why do they have to be white girls? It's just cut it down.
He said he only sees me around white girls. I'm like, okay, yeah, you got a point.
Social status. If you're a black man successful, man,
Oh.
that girl, man.
Well, I
I
think
just like the contrast. So if I won that award, you know I'd walk up with 2 black women.
These guys, that's how
It is.
right?
I just want the contrast. They're like, they make me look way better.
Okay, so Monty, I want to know. Okay, the first time you ever did comedy, like the first time you stepped on
God.
stage, like what was that like? What was that experience, and what were you going through?
I
And how did it go?
totally was Eminem in 8 Mile. I really threw
You
up
had
in
mom spaghetti on your shirt.
man. I threw up in the bathroom before I went on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I was that nervous.
Wow.
Now I'm not nervous, but still,
Yeah.
back then I was really nervous.
So were you focused on like hearing your voice come back from the microphone to the receiver, like
Oh man, I hated
the
every part of it.
monitors?
Now here's another thing too. So you get 5 minutes to tell jokes. I thought I had some good material. I wrote down. I'm like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. But when you get on stage, you have to let your jokes breathe.
Oh yeah, they absolutely.
I
yeah.
went through my joke within 3 minutes because it was like joke,
Oh, you
joke,
went
joke,
fast.
and I would get off stage and go home. I was like, I'm out of here.
You're like, I did it.
But then I felt like it's more like one of the best drugs I've ever been a part of because I want to improve every time I do it. So now it's like, okay, if I do a joke, all right, I did it, but I forgot this little part. I forgot this piece. You may have laughed. You may have had a great time during the show, but I felt like I still missed something. I still could have worded differently and been better.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not, I mean, half the time sometimes it's just delivery.
Yeah,
I mean, you
Yeah.
look at Ron White. I mean,
yeah.
come on, that guy.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
he's pulled himself together
He-
so tightly now.
He takes
He's so
forever to like tell the joke, and he just makes these little looks, and it's freaking hilarious. You know.
Did you see him recently? That guy's gorgeous. He's got like his
He was
long
he was
hair.
in jail recently. You hear about that?
No, he got out of jail.
Yeah, he's out now,
But he's got long hair.
Yeah.
He's just gorgeous. Looks, like a 70-year-old man.
Didn't you
Hey,
say
did
he
you still eat tater
He
salad?
did quit drinking. He's
Yeah.
sober.
salad?
Yeah, he's
They
sober.
call him tater salad.
Tater tot.
Tater salad.
And his son is Tater Tot. I love it. It's like so
That's
good.
my guy.
It's so good. Like he's made a whole career on that.
That's what I want to do. I want to get to the point where I can do a joke and everybody remembers from that one
Yes.
joke. Because if you say Ron White, you think of tater
You
salad.
think of Tater Salad. So what's his name?
Kreischer and the
Iglesias.
machine. Like he,
Iglesias. He's fluffy.
Oh yeah,
Fluffy,
like,
fluffy,
fluffy, you know?
Yeah.
My favorite comedian was George Carlin.
Oh yeah,
so
like,
good.
Oh,
yeah.
it's great.
And then the 7 words you can't say on TV.
Yeah, that was Charlie.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody has that one set or one joke or
Right. Well, and like Bargatze, love that
Yeah.
he's here local, but his whole thing of like, I gotta swim over to that fight.
that's a funny joke.
That's a great
And
joke.
the thing about it is, I go on the lakes out here, and I know people with boats. And so, yes, to swim over to somebody's boat, you have to have help to get up.
You gotta, I'm like, can you help me? I fucking beat the shit out of you. It's just such a messed up thing, but it's such an honest
That's
joke.
hilarious.
And he's so mellow. The best part, what would?
I still love his John and Jane Doe. That's another good joke.
He's,
See, looks. He's already laughing.
he's like, I didn't even know. He's like, it was 20 years later. I think they were just fucking with me. He's he's clean. No, he didn't say fucking with you. But no, that whole little bit was just like, I think they were lying.
But yes, indeed. But
No, him and Theo Vaughn, just from a local, like, just, man. I mean, if you're spray painting hamsters, like,
I'll get to see him live here in Nashville.
oh, he's wonderful.
I want to
I've
see
seen
him live.
Yeah,
So next time he does come in town, I gotta check his show out.
yeah, Theo's great. He's from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, his whole thing, like, he's like, we're spray painting hamsters. And he's like, they started falling out of the back of the truck. We were going to the show. Like, we're going. We need to make the money. He's like, hamsters are gliding out of the back of the truck. He's like,
That's fun.
that's just a waste of money.
Okay, so interesting fact about me. I'm not sure if I told you. I used to be a magician before I was a comedian.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Did you like what kind of show did you do? Like shows, or did you like dinner clubs and like the kind of
Why is he laughing already? Okay, so let me say this. First of all, when I say magician, use the term lightly, I know a bunch of magic tricks. So I used to do them in high school a lot. So, but
You
still,
get paid for doing magic. That's why I'm laughing.
so okay. So when I told you when I was first nervous doing comedy, I figured let me do magic. I'm used to doing that.
That's scarier.
No, it's not.
Dude,
Okay,
magic.
well, let's look at it this way.
You already know the tricks.
Let's look at it this way. It was easier for me to do magic because I don't feel like your focus is on my face.
You're right. You're focused
You're
on the
focused
card,
on
your
my
hands,
Right.
what you're doing. Right.
So then I was like, okay, now I don't feel like I'm looking at everybody in their eyes. I feel like it's all in my hands. So when I first started doing comedy, I went from, okay, jokes are not going to work for me. Let me do magic. So I did card tricks and coin tricks. But depends on where you go.
Sure.
Everybody can't see that stuff.
Right.
So you either got to have everybody around the table or, you can't do it from the stage and people see you
Right.
unless you have cameras and stuff like that. But I don't have none of that. And then you have to have prop magic. And I didn't want to do all that. So I know a lot of coins and card tricks and number tricks and chord tricks.
Did you ever cut anybody in half?
I want to do that, though. You're about the right size.
Somebody got a garage? We make this shit happen right now.
But but Nate Bargatze's father is
So I installed his parents' shower
yeah.
3 weeks ago. I was at his parents' house. I'm sorry, it's been. So I installed it in. So I don't know if you know his first album, where
Yes.
like that album cover where the clown he's with his dad, and that picture was in their hallway, and I talked to his dad's name is Steve, and he has a residency right now in Vegas, so he's doing active magic still right now,
Nice.
and so support for Steve Bargatze. But I was talking to him, and all I can think about was that bit that he does. He's like, "You ever been yelled by a clown?"
Yeah.
I've been yelled at by a clown. It's like it's not comfortable.
So yes, I talked to his father after. Okay, it was Nate's show. It was had his show.
No,
but
he
his
does bring his
father was there.
dad on set. Yeah.
So I told his dad after the show, I was like, man, I used to be a magician. So I was like,
So perfect.
showing kids and drunk people are the exact same reaction.
Right.
They are so amazed. Everybody else is trying to figure your shit out. Oh, how do you do that? But kids, they just love it. Love it for what it is. Drunk people love it for what it is.
Right.
So me and him sat and talked about magic and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
He's a captivating guy.
Yeah.
Like, when you talk to him, he's weirdly really close to you and intense. You're like, I'm so paying attention to everything you have to say. I'm like, I want to hang out with you more. But he's just very kind of like, he's like, I heard you were doing comedy. I'm like, I am doing comedy. And he's like, well, yeah, he said you have a show coming up. I do. This is all coming on. And so no, he was just captivating, just a
Very, very
easy
nice guy.
conversation.
Yeah.
Wonderful Christian man. I just had a great conversation with him.
That's awesome.
You talked about installing showers. What's the worst job you've ever had, Monty?
Worse, I can tell you the most interesting job I've ever
Okay,
had.
all right.
I used to be a cake decorator.
Did you just eat all of the
Oh
hard
my
cookies?
God. That's awesome.
So yes, I went to Michael's had a class showed you how to decorate
Yeah.
cakes. I worked at a Food Lion, and in Food Lion, the cakes already come pre-made. All you gotta do is ice them and decorate them. That, whatever's happy birthday to
That's
so and
fun.
so.
Have you ever totally misspelled something?
No.
Like, totally.
No,
No.
but you have to have pretty good handwriting, and
Yeah,
I
you
have
do.
terrible handwriting.
Oh.
So
So were you good at the job? I mean, you did it. You said you did it, but were you good at it?
okay, I like the decorating part, making the roses and flowers, and
Yeah.
that part I like.
Yeah.
But I got all nervous when I say happy birthday.
Okay.
Birthday is like,
Why is your name Clarissa? Who the fuck named their child Clarissa? I mean, she was.
I was like,
she
oh.
explained it all in 98.
I had to study and like, okay, so yeah, kept decorating.
That's cool. What about you, Will?
Shit.
What do you do right
I
now?
worked on the farm.
What were you doing on the farm?
I cut a cow's balls off. That was kind of interesting.
That's a nice
We're
Tuesday.
back to balls. Here we go. All right.
Nice
Cut a
Tuesday.
pig. I mean, it was a family farm, so it really wasn't no really job. If you do it, almost whoop the shit out of you. You know,
You had to do it.
you had to do it. Yeah, really, I was scared of him. Shit. I had all kind of crazy jobs. Sold drugs for a while. Shit.
No, wait. No, what kind of drugs though? I mean, it's not just
I
weed.
don't know.
The
Ibuprofen if you needed that kind.
stories you hear.
I was selling Adderall PM.
I like that Adderall
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, look, that's another show. Do y'all want to do another one, or y'all like want to cut it here?
Whatever you want to do.
It's all about timing. I don't know how much time y'all got. And we'll
I'm
make
gonna
it
get
up as
hungry
we
here in a
go.
minute.
And scene.
Thank you. I love it. Kevin again, Stu, and then my boy Will over at the
I
corner.
wish they did make Adderall pen. I know some motherfuckers with Adderall. God damn, they won't
That'd
shit.
be sleep.
I'll start writing that shit right now. I will
Let me
create that.
read because hey.
We out.